Okay, we're live. Takes a bit of getting used to this Facebook Live. Welcome everybody, I'm Phil Grist, the Raw Builder. Today we're in a little hotel room in York. I was trying to find a nice location, but it's pouring down with rain outside. So today we're talking about breakfast. So remember the punchline that I use with you guys is healthy compared to what? I'm talking about healthy breakfasts, healthy alternatives. So remember, organic wherever possible. So some new breakfast options to bring into you guys to get you to think about is milk alternatives. So great milk alternatives which we make at home is we use almond milk, hemp seed milk, and we also use seed milks, all made from organic seeds. And then other options, of course, for breakfast is fresh fruit such as grapes, berries, bananas, mixed fruit bowls is always great. The other things are smoothies, of course. I've been having a smoothie every day for, I don't know now, probably 15 years, something like that. So we'll get into those in a minute. Other alternatives, if you're looking for a healthy alternative compared to what you've been doing. So let's say you're having toast. So my friend Jade, she says her default is always toast and tea. That's her default. That's what she goes back to. So one healthy alternative that you could think about doing is you could consider changing that normal bought wheat bread, for example, for organic. You could use an organic. Maybe you could use whole grain. Maybe you could use mixed grain. Maybe you could use grain and seed mix bread. On it, butter. Let's consider going organic. Then you could go organic raw butter. Then we could go organic raw coconut butter. You know, you can just consider those kind of things. So if you're a lover of honey, which I know lots of people are, is look at using local honey, local growers that spin it, that don't heat treat it, that really take care of their bees. So that's the thing that I look at, is let's look at this in a whole. Let's look at it in a whole. You've got organic raw butter if you have to have butter, or let's look at coconut butter. It's a great alternative. The other, some people just use organic cold pressed olive oil. You know, that's another one that you can consider. But dump the marge, just start dumping crappy food and put in some really good options. That's the key, really. Is for me now, diet is like a transition. Okay, it's not about I'm on a certain diet for X amount of time. It's a transition to get to where I am at the point that I'm at, which is I eat a primarily organic and a raw food, plant-based, always a plant-based diet. I never use any animal products anymore. And it took me years to transition. So really what we're looking at is a transitional lifestyle, really. So we can just keep going, well, that's healthier than what I had yesterday. And then you might do that for a few weeks. And then it's like, oh yeah, so I'll do that now. And that becomes healthier than it did before. So like you can add in a smoothie, and maybe you choose to use non-organic fruit, which is great compared to what you've been doing. And then after you've done that for a week or two or 3 or 4, you can then go, well, I'm going to do organic and just see the difference. And it tastes nicer. You know, get that really. The other thing is, when I shop, I really select the food that I'm eating. So I just go through all the mangoes and find the best mangoes, or all the bananas and find the best bananas. You know, that's what I do. I put effort into my shopping. So we're talking about breakfast. Okay, so let's look at a smoothie. That's what I do. I'm like the smoothie king. I've been doing smoothies virtually every day, even when I travel. I haven't today. I've had grapes for my breakfast today. But even when I've travelled all around the world, I take a little personal blender and I make smoothies. So let's just talk about a smoothie for you guys. For me, they're really simple. They're really easy. You can go to Waitrose and buy mixed frozen organic berries. You know, great option. It's really hard this time of year to get fresh berries, but that is an option. So let's just talk about like a staple smoothie. So staple smoothie might be, for instance, 2 bananas, 1 or 2 bananas, half or 1 mango, a handful of spinach. Spinach is a really great green that you can put in and it doesn't spoil the flavour of your drink. Ginger and turmeric, small amounts, great, fresh knobbles to chuck in. They're also great. Hemp seed milk, I make my own. You could buy hemp seed milk or any of the milks that I mentioned in the beginning. almond, hemp. I've seen hazelnut, sunflower seed. There's all sorts of milks that you can add in or make yourself. Protein powder. For those of you that want protein, this company Puradyme. I haven't talked about Puradyme yet in the videos that I've been doing. The guy called Lou Corona. I've got a lot of respect for Lou. A really good friend of mine. Done a massive amount of work on creating really pure products because he wanted them for himself. And it's like, where do I get them from? I'll create them. So this is it's called Raw Life Protein, made by Puradyme. This flavour is natural. They do a berry one as well. So in this, it's all plant-based. It's mixed protein sources, and also there's probiotics and enzymes. So the enzymes are really important because they help you to digest the protein properly, so it can go and be used where it needs to be used. So that's one great thing to add in there. The other one we've got is Life Essentials. So Life Essentials is packed full of micronutrients. It's also a great source of vitamin E, tocotrienols and tocopherols. So that's another great one that you can put in. I will make some smoothie videos at some point, and if enough of you ask, I'll definitely make you some. The other one, this is the wrong tub. This is supposed to be, I've forgotten the name of it altogether. That's thrown me out picking this one up. Lifezyme, thank you, Kay. Lifezyme, which is our digestive enzymes. So it's really great to get some digestive enzymes in when you're having your food. So I'm going to start winding it up really quickly because I really appreciate your time. So things that you could put in there as well, a little pinch of Himalayan crystal salt. I love Himalayan crystal salt. It kind of brings all the flavours up to the beginning. It's like the storyteller. You could add in a bit of chia seeds for some extra fibre and some essential fatty acids. And goji berries. Goji berries raw is great for the eyes, great for the mind, full of I've completely lost it now. Antioxidants. Fantastic. Sorry guys, I'm aware I'm keeping you for a while. So thank you very much. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Hope it wasn't too much of a ramble, but there's some ideas for breakfast. Till I see you again, peace be with you.